Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 59 of the Vaultures, which originally streamed live on Twitch. So let's quickly recap. It should be very straightforward, in fact, because last stream we decided to build a reactor and prepare to, well, it's already spinning up. So prepare for all the subsequent raids, which you can see the evidence of all over the map tile. It is disgusting. Covered in mechanoids and corpses and the like. So the focus of this stream is largely going to be defending the ship reactor, and it has 9 more days on its clock, or 8.9 days rounding up. In the meanwhile, we do have injuries and sicknesses to take care of, as well as some guests that should be leaving soon. So a recap on that, we have got the, oh boy, where is it? Well, it doesn't really matter, but they should be heading out momentarily. So right now what we're doing is we're repairing some of, why do I have a man in black? What? You know I'm not dead, right? Is this Randy pranking me? Like, does Randy think I'm about to die or something? Alright, man in black with hyperwave pants. Wow, you came well equipped. Be gone. It's cool. I don't need Christopher Hamilton to help me out. I really don't know why the Man in Black event triggered. It really does seem like a bit of a Randy troll or something. Although I'm not on Randy. I am on, what's his name? Alfred Ancient. Losing his fun with a threat skill up to 500. So, can't blame Randy for that one. It's not Randy's fault. So we had some raids break the walls pretty considerably, so we're just aiming to repair that now. We are... Another thing that I should probably be doing is hunting everything that there is to be hunted out here, because we don't really grow food anymore. I mean, little bits of food, but not substantial enough to really keep us sustained. As you can see, I have a whopping 10 rice available to me. I'm going to set everyone to paste and fine meals. They were set on travel. So we're going to be eating nutrient paste for a while, I suspect. Oh. Some faction bombardments. I don't think I'm going to be considering any off-map event tiles until I am done defending the reactor. Yeah, the Man in Black is only supposed to show up when your last colonist is downed. I don't know why it showed up now. Just being weird, I guess. So, first things first, I am going to choose who goes into the gene tailoring pod for once. I know usually I leave it up to you, but it's so early that I figured I'd choose. So I'm going to send Mike in. Mike is a surefire because he is a promising candidate, so he can't fail. And I'm just going to get rid of his bloodlust weakness, as that bloodlust weakness can backfire pretty easily on us and have him try to murder us. And then the other one I'm going to put in is Arclight. Arclight here is psychologically paralyzed, so it would be really good to get him some movement. Otherwise, he's just a mobile torso. And this is not the Torsolo challenge. Is there a reason why a mechanoid is in a cage? It's our pet. That's Larry the Third. So the reason he's in a cage is because we want him there, I guess. If that's hopefully a good enough reason for you. Because we can, perhaps. Alright. I'm curious when our next raid is going to be. If you're wondering about our wealth, we're pushing about almost 700,000 colony wealth. So you can see 688. So pretty up there. Should be pissing off the locals pretty hard. Other things that we're doing is we're hauling away the corpses to free up some memory in the game, so that we don't get like stack overloads. And then My guests are leaving, so Kriv survived, whereas the other tribals like Glitch did not. I think I had a third, but they already left, I suspect. Glitch and Tech Wolf, thank you for the bits as well. And welcome. Hopefully Yoda will be joining me soon. He's just finishing up his lunch. So this is just fixing the vault walls so we don't have a breach. Most of the breach points have been repaired. Just a little bit left here to do. Arclight is going to be given a remove weakness with a 60% chance of failure. So, prediction. Will gene modding succeed for Arclight? It was a 40 succeed, 60 fail, and you can now bet, if your country allows it, you can now bet on the results of our gene modding. So we have Mike in there and Arclight in there. And then from here on out, I will have you choose who you want to go into the pods instead of me choosing. It was just pretty early on and not a lot of viewers to filter in, so figured I'd skip the polls. Oh, look who we have here. Hey, buddy. And Shield, thank you for the resub. 32-month streak. Kriv has given up on the community and he's leaving, but he was already leaving, so I'm extraordinarily confused as to what that means. He just gave up on a shielded tribe, I guess. Okay, that's cool. Bye. Ben, you were going anyway. That would be like the equivalent of storming out of a room and then forgetting to slam the door, so you run back into the room to just slam the door for emphasis, and everyone going, we wanted you to leave. Like go. Just go already. So, Kriv, get out of here. Just go away. You were a guest anyway. Hey, Mike. Welcome. I just threw you into the gene tailoring pod to remove your weakness. I hope you don't mind. So another thing I ought to be doing is, as we are spinning up this ship reactor, I ought to start to stockpile the materials needed, which is advanced components, I think, right now, and then also steel. I'm pretty safe bet that I'm going to run out of steel trying to build this thing. So, as far as advanced components go, that's relatively simple. I'll just raise the advanced component queue over here. Now, the only other issue is we are still making stuff like Stoneskin Glands and shapers and the like. So, the question is, do I halt the Bionox modding in lieu of pushing ahead the ship resource collection, or do I continue gene modding and installing bionics? So in terms of gutworms, the total 10 quality to get rid of it is about 300%. So I think the nuclear stomachs... Oh, hi, Decline Corsairs. I think the nuclear stomachs that I am currently making don't really necessarily need to go into Zayla and Kilgore, because they're only... Or Icarus, rather. They're only one treatment away from being done. So this raid is a Prepare a While raid. And that is the easiest to kill, because they group up real close. So... let's see here. Guero and Icarus and Kilgore. I gotta say, Laser Eyes really makes short work of these raids. It's almost like cheating. Azayla, you too. 4 Laser Eyes. When anyone calls me 4 Eyes, I blast them straight to the afterlife. Guess technically I'm on Raid Red now. There we go. Properly represented. So the only ones I really have to worry about are the Doomsday Launchers, of which there are 4, and Triple Launchers 4 again. So probably first to hit will be Zayla, as she is invisible. My guess is I won't even need follow-up attacks, but... Nope, didn't need subsequent attacks, because Laser Eyes is so ridiculous. That doesn't necessarily mean I won't make them, though. Because these idiots gotta learn they ain't welcome around here. Oh, and some of these Doomsday Launchers are not bound. So that's cool. So how many do we get? 1, 2, 3? For real? Dang. Okay. Spicy. Spicy gifts from these idiots. Alright. And, let's see. Kilgore, could you shock flowers and stick them in a bio battery? Paul. And... oh, you're audacious. Stick him in a bio battery. And nope, you're audacious too. Well. Thank you for the Prepare a While raid. I am now more rich than I was before. We're storing the Doomsday Launchers isolated over here. What I think I might need is additional shelves because I've been pillaging pretty hard. Thomas here is in the Bioscout pod for 2.4 more days. Oh, yeah, you shouldn't be drafted. And then we have these guys in for about 2 days apiece. And Noob is going to want the Age Reversal in 4 days. So I'm going to try to wait as long as I can to Age Reverse Noob because I don't want to be too many men short. That would be dangerous for me. So we are generating a ton of power. I'm going to actually see if we can't go full no chem fuel. I think it might be possible just because we are recycling so many corpses. No, I'm slightly in the negatives here, so I'm going to turn a few back on. Mostly because I really don't want a power shortage or a brownout when anyone's gene modding, because that kills them. So, question for you all. What to prioritize? Making components for bionics, making components for the ship. You vote. Let me know. We were in the process of giving our Brawlers aesthetic shapers, aesthetic noses, and Stoneskin Glands. We didn't do Addie yet, but I believe everybody else got theirs. So Addie is still queued up for hers. Now, as far as the ship goes, I don't have an actual count on how many we're going to need. It really depends on how many structural beams I build. But we're going to need something in the sphere of like 50, 60 advanced components in order to get the ship off the ground. We're also going to need plasteel, uranium, and steel, and regular components as well. So there's considerable component costs associated. And that's why I queued that up. Now, what I could do, and I won't do, but what I could do is head to other vaults and scrap the things built in the vaults, like their gene modding equipment, because that too would give me advanced components, but that's a bit too easy and a bit too much of a shortcut for me. So instead, I'm just going to source it and manufacture it myself. I think that's a lot more reasonable. What's the best way to get uranium? Probably the best way is either through trade with advanced the exotic goods traders or through overland mining. Now, one of the rules of this series, which there is an asterisk for shipbuilding, but one of the rules of the series is I can't build outside of the vault, so deep drilling is really out of the question. The chance that there would be a uranium node in my vault is pretty slim. But if you are playing in your game, deep drilling is a pretty good way to get specialized resources as well. Could someone fill these? I want more beer. Yeah, the exception is for Larry and the ship. One could even make the argument that the structure around Larry is owned by Larry and not owned by us, so technically it's part of our colony, but it's Larry's walls. I've gifted it to him. You know what I have realized? Technically speaking, these dark green tiles are overhead infestation risks. So, although my base is bug-proof, the outside of the base is not, and there's really nothing I can do without bending the rules further to change that, which I am not going to bend the rules. So if we get an infestation, the anchor point for the infestation could be the front door, which of all places in the base for them to occur is the most ideal. But we're not immune. Far from it. So Aggro is almost done repairing everything, which means he'll go back to smithing, I think. Repairing the Larry wall. And here is yet another nuclear stomach. So Zayla got hers, and then we're making another one for Icarus. Now, I think all things being fair, we probably ought to at least finish up the mods for the last Brawler. Because all the other Brawlers got the bonus parts except for Addy. So, despite the result of this up here, I think what I'll do is I'll poll to see if you guys agree. Should Addy also get the Stoneskin? And then at that point, stop making bionics and save for the ship, because it looks like saving for the ship is going to win. Build a wall to prevent bug infestations. So that's against the rules, Ronnie. I'm not allowed to build outside of the vault. And this is very clearly outside the vault. And not only that, but even if I did build walls, I can't build walls that blocks our door, because then we can't get out of the vault. So it's a non-solution. The only way to properly do it is to break the rules. So if you didn't have the rules, what you would do is you would build walls like this to fill it in, and then you'd put a door outside and delete this door. But again, like I said, that violates the rules, and I won't be doing that. So, do we still get the Brawlers, the Stoneskin, and Shapers? Or Aesthetics? Yes or no? So, it looks like we're saving up for shipbuilding, but do we make a cutout for fulfilling some of our previously agreed upon manufacturing queues? And now that Aggro is making advanced components, it shouldn't be too much work to get it up to speed. Hopefully. Hey, Tumbling. How you doing? Thank you for the big raid party. How was playing Factorio today? You guys are coming just at the start here, so you haven't really missed much. We're right now just polling about whether or not we add bionics to all of our Brawlers. Some of our Brawlers have received it, but not all. For those in the raid party that haven't seen any of this, this is late stage vanilla expanded Ancients, where we have a ship reactor spinning up, and we're defending it for another 7.5 more days, and then we're shipbuilding to blast off. So this is 500% reactor raids, which is why I have quite the party here. In fact, you can see there's corpses everywhere. Here's the freshest of the corpses. They still smell good. Sweet, like Toblerone. That's right, Toblerone. You smell like corpses. Oh, I think you guys are getting a raid too. Yeah, here we are. A siege. For this siege, I'm gonna try something funny. Hey, Zayla. Yeah, I'm picking on you again. I know. I'm gonna pick on you quite a bit. I want you to get naked. Alright, naked Zayla. Alright, Zayla. Let's go teach these siegers what sieging looks like. Here we go. Noob, don't get too close. Oh, they delivered their stuff. Hey, McSqueakums, thanks for the gifted subs. And Grey Hermit, thank you for the resub as well. Cheers to you both. These kills are for you, friends. Know what happens when you're invisible and someone fires a doomsday launcher at you? You die. Did they just shoot at me while I'm invisible? Oh, bye-bye. Wait, I wasn't done. Get back here. Get back here. Whatever, I'll save the Doomsday Launcher. Good job, Zayla. One-man army. Oh, where'd my rifle go? Let's see here. Eddie. Go throw them into a bio battery. Turn them into power. This is the Matrix. Kellyan. Do the same with, this dude. Who else is nearby? Kilgore. I can't tell Kilgore what to do. Kilgore's audacious. That's Savage? Yeah. Even when they're downed, I still chase them around and murder them. We're pretty savage. And that's like a tiny fraction of Zayla's power, to be fair. She could have killed like 15 sieges in a row. She's not exactly a lightweight. Almost none of my soldiers are. Hey, Trollbait. I like the name. Thank you for the sub. I'm assuming you're the Trollbait that has been making the YouTube comments too? One and the same, might I assume? Hey, Addy, you want to stick another one in the bio battery? 9 hours. Yeah, let's try to get the 9-hour guy. Also, Zayla, I'm going to have to put your armor back on, because although you look pretty swank. Oh, that wasn't even your rifle. Okay, well, you got a better rifle out of the deal, so keep that one. Well, nope. They died of burns. Can this guy survive 6 more hours? Hopefully. Oh man, imagine showing up to raid and you end up just a... What is it? No leg, no arm, no head? He's alright! Oh man. Because, you know, he lost his... Never mind. You either get it or you hate me. Oh! We are filling up here. Soon our vault's going to be protected by corpses. Yum. Also, with all of these additional corpses in the batteries, I probably don't need the chem fuel power generators on anymore, but I'm going to leave them on anyway. So Mike and Arclight is out in one day. They're both doing a remove weakness cycle. Mike won't fail because he's a perfect, promising candidate. But Arclight was a 60-40. So we gotta... Oh, wait. What? What? Please put them in the pod. All I need is Bunny Necromancer to bring back an army. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why am I cleaning up the map tile? Because I have nothing better to do. I'm waiting for people to attack me. I might as well just murder some people. So if you're wondering why am I playing with corpses, the answer is because I'm bored. So this is the last nuclear stomach that I needed for Icarus to get rid of his gut worms. It's funny, instead of rendering aid as a doctor to get rid of like gut worms, I just replace the whole organ. No need for ivermectin, guys. No need for dewormer. Just give you a nuclear stomach and you're good. And I believe that's the last one that had gut worms. I'm assuming. So what we have left now is the Stoneskin Gland. No more nuclear stomachs. So getting the Stoneskin Gland for Addy. So I updated the goal to also mod the Brawlers. So Noob is done. Nose, Shaper, Stoneskin. Guero knows, yeah, has everything. Addy has nothing. Mike is in a pod, so I don't know until he pops out. Yeah, I am slowly getting a moat of bodies. That's how we roll. It would also be good for... Okay, Mike is in a pod, so that's why Mike's not doing it. It would be good if I got another Smith to help shred mechanoids. So Kellyan, that's going to be you. It's more productive than hauling these bodies, I think. Oh, another raid? Yup. Prepare a while from north and south. There are a bunch of tribals. You know what? Let's not use our eyeballs. Let's just murder them sort of legit because they're brawlers. Except for one of the tribals is running around with an assault rifle. Wait, no, they're just brawlers. They're not tribals. They're very confused. So I'm gonna play with my my future victims here and not use the laser eyes, but give them hope. And use other abilities to mess with them. Now the thing with the... I might use laser eyes once to break the shield belts, because I'm not otherwise going to be able to get through their shield belts very easily. Except for the EMP... Well, not the EMP. What is it called? Who's got the electrical blast? Noob. Noob can shut down their belts pretty quick. Come on, Noob. Alright, excuse you? One guy with a rifle. Bye-bye, shield belts. Alright, what other abilities do I got here? I got Summon Lightning, which would be fun. Surprise! I have some fireballs. I think Guero has... Yeah, Guero has fireball. Not a very powerful ability, but still fun to use. Gotta give him a little bit of hope, right? Alright, Kellyan's a martial artist, so he can stand out front and brawl these guys all day long because they can never hit him. Who else is martial artist here? That's it? Okay, maybe that's it. Kellyan, you can just stand there. You're fine. Good luck trying to kill Kellyan. You'll never, ever work. Alright, I wonder if the North group is coming to me. Nope, nope, they're not attacking yet. Cool. And then Zayla here is just beating them up as they walk by. It's too bad Kellyan isn't blast-proof, because I would be very eager to just drop a giant bomb on Kellyan. Oh, they're fleeing. Shame. Shame. Alright, so this next group, just to save me a little bit of time, I'm going to blast them into next week with superpowers. Addy, hang in there. Just eat your pemmican. Don't be so fussy. Is this everyone? Yeah, I guess this is everyone. Opening should probably be electrical blast to try to bring down as many shield belts as possible. Oh, some of them had brain implants, so they're unconscious. Alright, that group is dealt with. Summon some lightning. More eyeballs. And they're fleeing. But you know what? There's more targets. Can I get an F for F? What is your name? Like Ephraim or something? No. Efamenko. Well, F you. I guess I don't even have space to put these guys into the bio battery tanks, so I'm going to capture them as prisoners. Oh, I guess there's Lolo too. Hi, Lolo. And raids be gone. Easy peasy. And now I have even more bodies to burn. What is my corpse count up at now? 375. If I burned a body a day, even a year from now, I'd still have more bodies to burn. Alright. Yep. I'm gonna need to wake up Noob. Do some tending. I don't think I necessarily need to interrogate these guys. They're just basically... Oh, you bled out. Well, lucky you. You actually get to be cremated, unlike everybody else, which will just be... I'll huck a few Molotovs at and walk away. Yeah, Zayla, you're still alive. You're pretty powerful, too. You have some ironic powers in there, though. Like you're a master hacker who doesn't do intellectual. So, yeah. You're kind of like Dr. Fantastic. Or Mr. Fantastic, I should say. right back to making advanced components. We have 6 days on the clock, 6 and change. I could do it, but I don't feel like it. Yep. You're theoretically the best hacker in the group, but you are a conscientious objector for hacking, so it's only in theory. All right, Mike, you no longer have Bloodlust. And then Arclight will be out in 3 hours. Who should be chosen for next cycle? Keeping in mind that some of these people are not eligible, like Aggro, Icarus, are not eligible to be chosen, so don't vote for them here. It's just easier to leave them up on the poll than to remove them. So I'll quickly review. Kellyan could add powers. Eric could add powers or remove Callus. Noob could add power or remove Callus. Guerrero could add a power or remove Toxic Intolerance. Addy could add powers. Mike could add powers. Shaken could add powers or remove Extremely Flammable, which would be unfortunate considering he's a Pyromaniac. A extremely flammable Pyromaniac is ideal, in my opinion. Icarus could do nothing. Kilgore could add powers or remove Audacious. Arclight is about to finish up his cycle. Thomas is about to finish up his Biosculpt pod, so I can't really read off. And then Zayla could just remove Unsure, doubling the aiming time. And I'm just not even going to consider voting. Votes for 1 or 9 are impossible. Aggro here is maxed power and no weaknesses, so there's nothing to be done. An extremely flammable Pyromaniac is a problem that solves itself. You're absolutely correct, Critical Foxes. I'm sort of eager one day to see him start a fire and then just light himself on fire and die. I mean, I'd probably try to stop him, but like, I'd also be laughing a little too hard to truly stop him. Oh, another raid. No, it's not a raid. It is protecting friends. I get a helmet, glitteral meds, a detoxifier stomach, a sculpture, or gold to protect 3 tribespeople for 23 days and a raid of, what is that, like 150? And I also have to guard 11 archers. Uh-oh. So Arclight's brain dead. So, that's rough. He's psychologically paralyzed and brain dead. Alright. Let's get him into... You know what? To speed this up, I'm actually going to use Heal Mech Serum on him. Rather than to have him go through a whole bioregen cycle, which would take a while. Because that's what we did with Thomas, but because we're in the middle of a reactor raids, I think it's more important to have capable combatants than to have Heal Mech Serum queued up. So his chemical burn has been cured. He's still psychologically paralyzed, but at least we can put him through another cycle, and he has a brain. Cool. Alright, 1 more minute to vote on who goes through the pods here. Hi, buddy. And a puppy treat that I missed. And a hydrate. Cheers. Yeah, Arclight's had a lot of fails in those pods recently. Wow, look at all this steel. I think I started the stream with like 2,000 steel, so we've almost doubled our amount of steel just by shredding mechanoids. And there's still a lot more mechanoids on the map tile to be shredded. Like, a lot more. A few dozen at least. Resolve prediction? Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Will it succeed? It will not. Okay. Zayla and Mike are going to go through the cycle. So, for Zayla, this will be a remove weakness, and it's a 90% chance of failure. Wow. You guys have a vendetta. Good luck, Zayla. Oh, Lord. Will G-modding succeed for Zayla? And then, Mike, you're hopping into, and you're going to be adding a power. Alright, Noob, I did say that, I guess once Thomas is out, I'll have Noob go for de-aging. So let's get meat loaded into Noob's pod here. Oh, we shouldn't be feeding these guys. New food restriction, nothing. I didn't realize that we were feeding them. They are just power to me. In fact, one of them is just going to die of hypothermia. Is there a free space? Oh yeah, there's a free space. So, Kellyan. Consume that. And... how do I knock you out quickly? Probably with Eric. So Eric shocks Lambert and carries Lambert. Sorry, not Lambert. Discount wish.com Lambert to the battery bank. Oh, and there's a free battery bank slot up there as well. So Lambert, and I think Guerrero has Psychic Shock? No. Who else has Psychic Shock? Maybe Zayla? Oh, Kilgore does. Right. So go get F. So F becomes a D battery. I can't help myself. Thomas, you are out. Let's give you your assault rifle. And there we go. Now we have all those pods loaded up and no prisoners. Noob, you are ready for de-aging. Get you going through that. And we are still hauling corpses. Mostly because there's nothing better to do in the base. Macho! No, Arclight. Oh, man, Arclight, how cursed are you? Dear Lord. You're now frail. Which is funny, because you're on Luciferium. I guess it's a problem that will solve itself? I suppose? So, yeah. Whatever. Yep. Also, becoming frail at 58 when you're like a super soldier is a little sad. So Eric is working on Stoneskin Gland, and that will be for Annie. And then we need the shaper and the nose as well. So working on the advanced components for that. Oh, I guess we're making the nose now. I totally forgot to check whether Mike had his parts or not. I guess I could probably dig through the head ifs here. Let's see if that's possible. Health. Oh, wow, he doesn't even show up on the numbers. Never mind, I can't even do that. I'd have to check the save game file or something. Skip. Hey, Fraggles, thanks for the resub. Last chance to vote on whether Addie survives her or succeeds her gene modding. It was a 90% chance of failure. So let me know whether you think that's going to work or not. Another question is, should I send one person out to the vaults for the last gene stabilizer? So, we do have reactor raids, but they seem to be pretty underwhelming considering how absolutely overpowered all of our colonists are, or enough of our colonists are. So, do you think I should keep vault hunting for the last gene stabilizer? This thing, or genome stabilizer, which reduces the fail chance by 10%. Give you 2.5 more minutes to vote on that. Oh, new raid? Nope. Another thing I want to do is to go through the roster here and repair some of the equipment that I have. Oh, Nightbot Breach Raid. Because we have a lot of armor that has seen a lot of wear and tear, so it'd be good to maintain it. So we're going to get out of here quickly because this Breach Raid is going to hit Larry, and I don't want to free Larry. Larry ain't like Willy. Got to keep him contained. Kilgore will be first on the scene, and we'll be aiming for maybe the termite. Gusius, thanks for the resub as well. No free Larry! Alright, so Larry's definitely not freed. And... oh, delicious. So they're down a whole bunch of centipedes. Yoink. Thomas, take cover. Grow, you have a shield belt. You can keep moving up. Eric, overshield yourself. And Shaken, you back up. You're not needed in this. You. Okay, quit shooting at me. I don't know where the breach point is. Okay, so we do want to still look for that last genome stabilizer. Got it. Okay, I don't particularly like being shot at. Let's make another Larry. Hey, you. Become Larry number 3 or 4, whatever number I'm at now. Well, Eric has an overshield, so that's just an inconvenience. But cut it out. Grow! Close the distance to the Inferno. And then everybody close the distance to the Inferno. We'll smash up real good. Another raid? Oh! Stacked raids! Cool. Attacking immediately, they're unusually clever, and they are putting in east. Guess this should be red. And where else are they potting in? Where's the second arrow? Oh, north. There they are. This group and this group. Alright, so let's stop playing with our food and wrap this raid up so that we can go after the slightly more dangerous giant mega raid. Incoming. Can someone just blink the, yeah, let's psychic shock this guy. Nope, you're gone. Okay, Kilgore just took friendly fire, like considerable, oh man, we almost shot your neck off. Who did that? Aggro. Oh god. Nothing like your leader, almost cutting your head off with a stray bullet. What's funny is he can fix it too, so here we go. Boop! Never happened. Thank you for tuning in to the Vaultures, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 1st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that the series has since ended. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video also have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming series. Farewell.